Senator Alice Mary Higgins.
Thank you very much. Welcome the Minister to the House. I very much regret that we didn't have the opportunity to debate this before the motion had passed in the Dáil. I think it's a very important discussion and it's a very important decision. And I think it's important to be clear that there has been a new decision taken today. In case a false impression be given, this is not the continuation of the very important humanitarian missions that we have seen, the pride we all have in ships like the Niamh or the Etna and the work that they have done. This is not the continuation of that. What we're seeing today is a change. It's a new policy. During the period of time, and my colleague Senator McFadden rightly said, during the period of time in which our ships, the Irish ship, have rescued over 16,800 people, saved the lives of 16,800 in the Mediterranean. During that same period of time in which Ireland had one ship at any given time operating, the EU operation, with 6 to 10 ships, saved approximately 34,000. So one Irish ship operating at any given time led to almost 50% of the same as all of the EU operation. And that is a really stark reminder to us, because for the Irish ships who went out, their priority was humanitarian search and rescue. And as a result, they were 5-6 times more effective than the EU mission. Be very clear on that. And Minister, your own speech, your speech in the Dáil as well, makes it very clear there is a new hierarchy now. Transferring, I quote yourself, Minister Keogh, transferring to Operation Sophia would result in the redeployment of Irish Navy service vessels from primarily humanitarian search and rescue to primarily security and interception operations. There is a new priority. It's about securitization and humanitarian concerns and search and rescue that we are all so proud of, and we've seen the pictures and we've rightly applauded the naval surface personnel who have come in. That goes down the line, and that is no longer the primary concern according to this mission. Very important, very clear, and not to blur our rightful pride in the work we have done previously on search and rescue with what is happening today. And I would just say, Minister, it's a very important point. The root causes of migration, or of illegal migration, and of people, it's not boats. So let's be very clear. And I was quite concerned by that part of your speech where you said, finally, we've been caught in the humanitarian. You talked about going beyond the humanitarian and saying, with this mission, Ireland will now be addressing the root causes of migration and human trafficking. Boats, and indeed even traffickers, is not the root causes. The root causes are issues such as climate change, they are conflict, they are deep economic inequality, as Senator Daly described, through our trade policies and others. These are the root causes, and Ireland has an outstanding reputation in seeking to tackle them through our development programmes. And what we are doing now is subscribing to a narrative of militarisation rather than a narrative of community building, of peace building and of working for equality.